added some more features to the digital tabletop, which I'm excited about, and also feeling a little bit of that sprawl, that it's like, how is this all going to fit together? Is it just going to be a set of parts? And one of the things I added is OBS controls, which pretty doable because OBS is set up nicely to kind of allow you to control its scenes and its stuff through a WebSocket server. So I've got some different scenes, this view of kind of everything, and this is more like what my setup is for me, and that the monitor and the tabletop are kind of stacked on top of each other. There's the monitor, but there's just the overhead view. Focus on the monitor, which gets a big focus on. I still have these previews where I can drag in text blocks and do that. And then also there's me. And then the other thing I had worked on yesterday, let's keep this in monitor view, is a workspace manager. I think this is all going to work. RSS reader is broken maybe, but yeah, there we go. So for the Dell monitor, that's the main monitor sort of controlled by this, it's running through Neary and can that RSS reader is a little broken. We got it going though. I can drag in blocks and have Neary sort of run to make them work. Yeah, so in the interest of, and this is one thing, is now I want to get back to my OBS controls, but they're kind of far away. But I can move them. So do I want to just like move them? I would say that's the big spatial thing going on now, is that like I've got these controls that are more system global in the OBS and the window manager. And then how does that fit with these text blocks, which is more like you could focus on one in the moment and work on it and kind of move to another one. So one thing that I've played with before, I've lost everything, is like having some things fixed. And I already do have fixed controls on the sides. So I have some like selection ones over on the left, and then some other ones. Oh yeah, we have drawing on the right, but those are pretty ad hoc. So I was thinking about if I could pin the OBS controls, and that would mean they would jump from the canvas to sort of this like fixed layer on top. That seems doable, and there's something interesting there, but I don't feel like it all hangs together super well. And then that's true of, even more true of the workspaces. The workspaces have kind of lots of plot holes because they can expand out on the board to various sizes. But there's also lots of exciting things, like you can imagine if this text block had a link in it, then I could stick it in to one of the workspaces and it would open that link if there's a link, or if it's an image, maybe it just opens a view of that image. Yeah, there's lots of exciting possibilities there, but lots to work out as well. So thinking about that, going to continue to think about that. I think the thing I thought was kind of promising is to more like be able to split up the board but have different views of the board in different areas. So pinning in that case would be more like carve out this area, and then I would navigate to the OBS and I'd have all the touch controls. So it'd be like splitting up the view there, and that seems pretty doable. I just don't know. I guess the other thing would be similar to fixed, is if there was like some sort of like tray you could bring out. I do like to think about video games and like inventories, and maybe you could like assemble a HUD at the top or the bottom. But there is what is it, like a board can, like something on the canvas can sprawl any direction, and once you get into stuff like a HUD, it needs to maybe have a compact shape and have some balance. So I don't know if that would ultimately be limiting, but still exciting stuff, and I'm just gonna keep thinking about it.